Holmgren, and it's Williams in at the power forward position. And for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Now here's Leonard. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
But Kawhi Leonard's strength through contact, one of the real problems you've got to deal with as a defender.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. George outside, lets the three fly, count it, 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, no hesitation, the full arsenal on display here. Catch and shoot, rising fire, yes, Paul George.
George! With a steal. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Count that bucket. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Graham.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
He's perfect from the line this time. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doors.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a three-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has one or two of those guys like him.
And Dort hits them both.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now here's Westbrook. Picked it! Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good for 2. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
And stolen by Williams. And they're on the break. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
At 6'6", you can see shot ready, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Good use of the catch and shoot.
Leonard finds Westbrook. George outside. Wing shot on the way. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Leonard. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
You can make the case that Russell Westbrook is the best rebounding point guard in the NBA. His willingness to get offensive boards, oh yes sir, that's part of his game.
Here's George. Buries it down low. George has got 9.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Timeout called. The Thunder.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard, right side. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. He's got 6.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game. Joe's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder, Isaiah Joe.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Unloads from 13. Morris can't hit.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Left side, Giddey. Shoots over George. And that one's long. Zubac's with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. Leonard for 3. Can't get it to drop. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Pass to Williams. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
Six to shoot from the right block, And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Dort. Holmgren's gotten his second bucket of the game. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. To the paint. Here's Westbrook. Off target at the rim.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Williams from long range. Buries it from three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Leonard outside. And here's Westbrook. George passes to Morris. Second shot opportunity. Good as the jump shot falls.
Marcus Morris money in the mid-range.
Dort outside. Over to the wing. Here's Holmgren. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Westbrook with the miss.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And it's Holmgren missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. George with the bucket. George has got 11 points.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball where it needs to be.
It's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac.
On the floor for your Clippers, Mason Plumlee.
The Clippers in the lead. There's the steal. Here's Dort. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
This is one of the strongest 6'4" players in the league. Lou Dort is not going to have a problem playing through contact and getting an N1 opportunity.
Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Highland comes in for Russell Westbrook, and the free throw is off from Dort.
An unusual skill set for his size. Holmgren can initiate offense from every level on the floor. I mean, his versatility is unbelievable.
Here's Joe. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, it doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage. It just goes to work.
You expect 7-footers to operate off ball, but Holmgren is just as good with the ball in his hands, Grant.
Yes, he is, B.A. I mean, we've seen him go coast to coast in the open floor, take his defender off the dribble and get to the rim. And if you sag off him, well, he can just rise up and fire.
One shot.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
Now here's Williams. Back to man. Launches it. Paul George pulls it in. Well, the Clippers shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
B.A., he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
Man, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Wiggins is checked in. Inside. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And he drops it first.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State. Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
And for Mann, proving he belongs earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
NBA, I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes. Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
The three is up. No good. And Los Angeles the other way now. to Highland.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They started this one on a mission to own their offensive rebounds, outworking the defense to win back the ball and get second chance shots.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
He hits the second from the line.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Here's man. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shots good by Saric.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
Down low, Plumlee. Slam, dunk by Plumlee.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation. Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Pass to man. To the inside. Highland. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line
Since KD left Oklahoma City in the summer of 2016, the Thunder have not won a playoff series, Doris.
That's exactly right, BA. They had a few playoff teams, but they were all bounced in the first round. I think that is what led this organization to basically hit the reset button. Now they want a title caliber team, not a team stuck in the middle.
Now here's Wiggins. Now Saric. Uses the glass on the layup. Saric has got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Over to the left wing. Plumlee down low. Williams defending. Batum, the pass to Plumlee. And stolen by Williams. Here's Saric. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Give him 8.
Boy, what determination from Dario Saric. So good at being aggressive around the rim.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. He takes it in. Pass to Saric. Wiggins outside. Back to Saric. Right side, Williams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Robinson Earls checked in for Saric.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Wiggins passes to Williams. Here's man from downtown. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Oklahoma City foul.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, They missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Here's Highland. He's got 7. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Mann. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Highland. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. He's got 9. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Mann. Knocks it down from distance. And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter up 10. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Oklahoma City has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. We've got Mason Plumlee. Robert Covington is out there with Paul George. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Highland in at the 1 spot. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second.
That's the long-range damage that this coaching staff wants Shai Gilgeous-Alexander searching for. Nicely done.
Now here's Covington. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Holmgren. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
George finds Covington. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Giddey on the wing. Back to Robinson Earl. Over Covington. Robinson Earl, no good. The Clippers in the lead. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Gordon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for Covington. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Robinson Earl. Gordon against Williams. And stolen by Williams. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Count it. Leonard's got 8. And Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008 grant. Never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, B.A., I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. And when his shot gets going, you can be in trouble.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander making the mid-range look effortless right there. There is no doubt this guy is a 3-level scorer.
Here's Gordon. Pass to Highland. Sweet little floater. 11 points in the game.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's Holmgren. He's guarded by Zubac. And it's Holmgren missing. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. George for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Outside, Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Gordon can't hit. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Gordon finds Leonard. Here's Highland. Zubac inside. Another shot. Right wing for 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Lets it fly. And the jumper is on the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This guy is showing off his entire offensive package right now. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander in full effect.
Kept alive. Out to Gordon. Back to Zubac. Got a piece of it. Dort for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Nice job by Lou Dort to make his way to the corner and then make the shot.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Guys, when you look at Lou Dort now, it is hard to comprehend. This guy went undrafted back in 2019. What he's done in such a short space of time, pretty impressive.
So for the Clippers, man, he's checked in for Gordon, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Highland. Back to Westbrook. Leonard outside. Shoots over Holmgren. It's deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Dort proves there's no one way for an NBA journey to go, Doris.
There's no question about that, BA, because, listen, we associate success with the young guys with being a high draft pick. Fact of the matter is there has been plenty of second-rounders and even undrafted guys who've had big-time NBA careers. And I love the fact that Dort never gave up. It's paid off big time for this young man.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
Batum checked in for the Clippers. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Saric checked in. And that one misses. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, Doris. These are very capable defenders.
They are, BA. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
Now here's Giddey. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Saric shot is off.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
BA, I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
And Leonard drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Holmgren. Oh, a two-handed power slam. That gives him a double-double.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
Here's Mann. He's got 5. And here's Leonard. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Norman Powell, he's checked in for Leonard. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Mann, he's checked in for Giddey. To the middle. Pass to Mann. Here's Westbrook. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Well, because there's such good elevation and a confidence and comfortability in the mid-range, Russell Westbrook always takes advantage in that area.
Shots good by Saric.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
The Oklahoma City Thunder, clearly an organization focused on the future, look no further than the median age of their roster. One of the youngest teams in the league.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Right, so having a young team like the Thunder must have its advantages and disadvantages, huh, Doris?
Unequivocally, the upside your guys have brings energy, potential, and obviously their lack of experience can hurt when you take on more veteran teams. But the key for this organization is player development. Can you build habits, can you build culture, and can you build a winner?
Man's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Westbrook can't hit. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Westbrook. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The Clippers trail. No good. A bit long that time.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And the Clippers with the ball. The Thunder making their last shot. Pass to Mann. Shoots from 12. Here's Zubac. Count it. Zubac has got his first points in this one.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Dort outside. Fires for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Westbrook, the pass to Powell. Westbrook outside. Pass to Mann. There's the 3. That shot is off. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Saric, the pass to Dort. Over Powell. The shot by Dort, no good.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Holmgren. 10 points for him. Man misses.
Foul, Thunder.
For the Clippers, Plumlee comes in for Zubac. And it's Morris in for Batum. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Mann. And it's all tied up. Mann's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Right side, Williams. Dort with it. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Morris. Westbrook outside. Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
And the Clippers making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Joe. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Powell for 3. Here's Gordon. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Oklahoma City has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Soft touch off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Knocks it loose.
Great effort to track down the long rebound.
Powell, it's good.
I'll tell you, I'd love to see someone take the contact head on. And Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
Dort outside. To the wing, right side. Here's Robinson Earl. And yep, it's good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Clippers ahead, up 2. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
61.
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. From the get-go, it was the Clippers who came out strong. They had intensity in their eyes and fire in their bellies as they started things out on a 7-0 run. By the end of the first quarter, their lead was in double digits. Then in the second quarter, the steam was let out of their hot air balloon as they were outscored and outplayed, but they still cling to a 2-point advantage at the half. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
They made a lot of trips to the free throw line. That speaks for how aggressive they've been, attacking at every opportunity. They're not playing with the finesse game that the other team's playing.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
The three-point shot has really, really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens, run these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Luguentz Dort out there with Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the 4 spot.
Oh, what a pretty delivery right there from Russell Westbrook. Nice pass.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Westbrook can't hit. Oklahoma City trailing. Williams in the post. George defending. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Holmgren. Holmgren's got his 3rd assist of the night. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Morris. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Morris has got 5 now.
Really good job anticipating the rise and fire off the catch. Go ahead, Marcus Morris.
Now Williams lets it go from deep. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the wing on the left. Here's Holmgren. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. George, good.
You're asking for trouble now if you let Paul George get room to run. Excellent transition and superb at getting himself in the right position.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 20.
Boy, when the conversation turns to the young stars in the NBA, I think it's hard to leave Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off this list. This is a 6'6" point guard who can do it all.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, he was unstoppable to end the 2021-22 season.
He was, BA, because before being shut down with that ankle injury, consider this. Shai averaged over 30 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds over a 13-game span. And that was with shooting splits of 54% and 39% from 3. That's very impressive.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
The kick out to Morris. Pulls up. The Thunder with the rebound.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
George with the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. From 18 feet away. Good. He hits the jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
Opportunistic Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets one to go.
Giddy against George. Leonard for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And it's Giddy missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. The baseline J is on the way. Here's Morris. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Blocked! A clear look for Westbrook. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside the arc. Paul George pulls it in. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Batum's checked in for Los Angeles. Covington comes in for Morris. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Saric checked in. Now here's Leonard. Batum with it. Saric covers. The fadeaway. Batum's shot is off. And the Thunder shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't hit that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. For 3, George. Counted from distance. George has got 9 points now in the second half.
Gorgeous. That pull-up jumper is simply gorgeous. Paul George rises above everyone.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebound by the Clippers. 17-foot shot on the way. Leonard, good. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this might be Kawhi Leonard's favorite shot. It gets him in rhythm. The mid-range jumper so silky.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Westbrook. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game. Leonard outside. Westbrook outside. Into the lane. Here's Batum. Off target with the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the paint. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Nick Batum.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Williams. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. George for 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 7th assist here tonight. And for the Thunder, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Pass to Williams. Jacks up at 3. Rebound by the Clippers. George with it. He's got 25. And there it is for him.
How about the dribble drive ability of Paul George? The quick handles for a guy his size.
Here's Williams. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Los Angeles has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Here's Leonard. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Making plays at both ends of the floor. And it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
For the Clippers, Plumlee's checked in for Batum, and it's Mann in for Highland. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting just 26% in the third. Williams against Plumlee. Pass to Robinson Earl. Over Covington. The Thunder with another miss. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Here's George. The Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Joe. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Guys, there is no doubting the passing ability of Josh Giddey. Pretty look.
On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 19-7 run. Wiggins against Leonard. Clock at 6. For 3, Covington. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Robert Covington has put in the time to make himself a long-distance threat.
Giddey against George. Pass to Joe. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. And the layup falls. Giddey's got his first basket.
I'll tell you what, that's what you call a ferocious rebound. Josh Giddey sending a message on the putback.
Here's Leonard. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Leonard's got 9 points now in the second half.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's George. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Well, Paul George will work hard to get to his spots offensively. Right now, they can count on him to put the ball in the basket.
Here's Joe. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's George. Joe grabs the miss.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Robinson Earl down low, working on Covington. And there's a 3-second violation.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
1:10 left to play in the third quarter. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And for the Thunder, they're shooting at about 44% so far. From deep, Giddey. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
Powell passes to Plumlee. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one's good, man.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Wiggins outside, pass to Joe. And here's Giddey, defended by Gordon. Misses the three. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting 35% in the third quarter. And here's Giddey. Up and over Gordon. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Norman Powell out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Russell Westbrook, then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Gordon in at the two-guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Westbrook left side. Powell for three. Here's Plumlee, and it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his fifth rebound in this one. Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City.
Boy, very hard not to be impressed with the young Australian Josh Giddey. This is a young guard who can do absolutely everything.
Right now, fans. It's time to cheer on your Clippers spirit.
Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Clippers on D. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills it from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 30. And Doris, the versatility of Giddey is really special.
BA, think about it. He set the record in his rookie season for the youngest player ever to record a triple-double. There's no question this guy is special, and I can't wait to watch his progress.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Clippers.
First free throw is good. For the Clippers, Leonard comes in for Powell, and it's Paul George in for Gordon. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Dort, the pass to Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Clippers grab the miss. Westbrook's got rebound number 5 here tonight with the drive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Lou Dort picks one up.
Man, how high does Westbrook get up on these drives? The defense, no choice but to put him at the stripe.
And so Westbrook nails both of them. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Giddey passes to Dort, fires the three, and Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. The Thunder have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Offensive rebound, good.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Here's Zubac. Leonard outside. Shoots from the block. Zubac passes to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Morris finds Westbrook.
With his length and athleticism and basketball smarts, how about the contest by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Excellent defense.
Pass to Holmgren. Dort for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Leonard passes to Westbrook. Zubac with it. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Tries a 10-footer. Second chance effort, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Dort, the pass to Williams.
LA foul. Paul George. Second personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
Oklahoma City. Williams. Shooting 2.
And so he hits both. Now a timeout called by the Clippers. Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. So far, he's happy with their play, but he wants to prevent any kind of a letdown. He told the team, stay aggressive. Don't play not to lose. We want to push the action and try to break their spirit.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pure from 3-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Now here's Williams. Right side Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And so here are the Clippers. Here's Holmgren. They get the rebound. Williams. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Pass to Leonard. Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Morris outside. Shoots. The Thunder with the rebound. To the inside. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Giddey.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Leonard outside. George for 3. Williams grabs the board. The Thunder have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Dort. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 13. Williams. Here's Holmgren. An easy 2 on the layup. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. With a step back. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 35.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
They're trying to come back in this game. No, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
At the line for LA, Russell Westbrook.
So it comes up empty at the line for Oklahoma City. They've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Dort, the pass to Giddey. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. George defending. Outside Giddey. Fires the 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Morris. George outside. Looking to end the drought. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Chalk up 2 there. And now it's just a 4-point Clipper lead.
Because of his length, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has no issues operating near the cup.
George outside. Leonard outside from behind the arc. Here's Morris. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Well, at a healthy 235, Marcus Morris is pretty good at throwing his weight around, especially on the glass.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
George outside. Leonard passes to Zubac. It's George on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, Williams.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Back to Leonard. Pass to Morris. And again, no good by the Clippers. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 42 in the game.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
The offensive rebound. Zubac's shot is off. And Oklahoma City shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. They now take the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 44.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
To the left wing. Westbrook outside. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple. Westbrook's got 10 points here in the second half.
The seasoned veteran, the big shot maker, Russell Westbrook.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
The Thunder shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 48.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Morris against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Zubac's shot is off.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Oh, connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's George. And that one hits the back iron. Thunder with a lead. Here's Giddey. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Westbrook's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And the Clippers miss again. And here are the Thunder now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. From deep, Giddey connects from downtown. And now a 7-point Thunder lead.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
George, no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. This one for 3. Doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And an intentional foul right there. Here's Oklahoma City now. It's a 5-point game. And they go to the intentional foul.
LA foul. Paul George. That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Well, Josh Giddey has proven that he will have some triple-doubles in his career because he can score it, he can board it, and he can certainly find his teammates. Now it's about being consistent and efficient.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
And here are the Clippers now. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
2nd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
You have now got to respect the three-point shooting ability of Marcus Morris. He understands now he's got to take that shot.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. They're ahead by 4. There's 14 seconds left in the game. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
I don't know how you can't be excited about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy at such a young age accepts the responsibility of the big-time delivery.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. They're trailing by 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
The Thunder making a switch here.
Chet Holmgren.
Here's Morris. And again, no good by the Clippers.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
At the line.
The first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one, and that increases the lead to 6. George for 3, offline. And so the Thunder take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
The starting lineup for Atlanta. Starting at point, number 30, Haley Jones. Starting at power forward, number 12, Nia Coffey. Starting at center, number 32, Cheyenne Parker. At the other guard position, number 10, Ryan Howard. The other forward, number 15, Alicia Gray.
It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Sparks going up against the Atlanta Dream. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficeni, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. Well, Tim, over the last couple of drafts, we've seen first-round picks fail to make teams.
Well, the reality is there are just so many spots in this league, and getting onto a roster is incredibly competitive. I mean, some teams, they can't afford to give a place to a future star.
Yeah, most teams need players who can help right now. So the idea of developing someone over a few years, it just doesn't happen a lot. And that can make things difficult on the rookies.
Just 3 to shoot from deep. They get it back. They shoot again with the clock winding down. And she's sinks the layup.
Way more likely to take it herself in the pick and roll. Gray looking to score the ball.
Pass to Ogumake. No good on the triple. Outside Howard. Jones.
Sparks foul. De'Erica Hamby. First personal foul, teams first.
Well, you look at the all-time numbers, and the Sparks by far have the most wins out of any WNBA team. They have really set the precedent as the on-court standard of the league.
Shooting two.
The first one falls. She hits both from the stripe. We played just over a minute here in the first. Left side, Stevens. Shoots over Coffee. The shot by Stevens, no good. Well, there's been so much success in LA for the Sparks. Why do you think that is, Tim?
Let's keep it simple. I mean, when you look at their history, Los Angeles has had some of the greatest players ever. MVPs like Candace Parker, Nneka Ogumake. Having talent like that will win you lots of games. That's too much space to give a shooter like her. She works hard to get that space, but the defenders have to work harder.
Parker, she's covered by Hamby. Puts up a three. It's good, and she makes the first shot of the game.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here is Hamby. A rebound by Gray. Outside Howard. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The basket by Parker.
Never one to set limitations on her abilities. Parker is working on her ability to stretch the floor.
Now here is Ogumake. And foul called as she misses.
Point guard Jordan Canada spent her first 4 years in Seattle learning the one from the best. Sue Bird, serving mostly as Sue's backup, her understudy.
And as a free agent in 2022, Jordan Canada signed with the Sparks.
A great move for Jordan, just on the personal side, because she grew up and went to college in LA. And then professionally, for the first time, Jordan was the starter, and we saw her numbers explode.
Jones outside. Gray, that's good.
Their offenses come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
To pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane. The defense pretty much helpless to stop that layup. Just too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Inside, Parker's shot's good.
They built a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
The Sparks call timeout.
Well, for some players, it just takes a few seasons to find their footing in the WNBA. Take Cheyenne Parker, for example. During her first 3 years, she never averaged more than 4 points per game.
Stevens, defended by Coffee. And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Gray, no good. And in 2018, Cheyenne Parker made a giant leap in what was her 4th year in the league.
Well, Parker's scoring more than double to 10 per game. The key for her, that bump has been a permanent one, becoming a consistent scoring threat for her teams.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
Pass to Samuelson. Ogumake outside. Launches it. Drains it from beyond the arc.
She's blossomed so much. Her first year in the WNBA, Ogumake made just 1 3-pointer. Since then, she's worked hard on this part of her game.
Fast break. Here come the Sparks. Here's Samuelson. The 3-pointer, no good. And Atlanta has possession. They lead by 11. Banked in off the glass.
And there are more points onto an early lead that just keeps on growing.
And a nice lead it is, and it's no mystery how they've done it. They are attacking that bucket.
Now here is Stevens. Drops in the layup for two.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Here's Howard. To the middle. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
She's been key for them, the way she's distributed the ball.
No doubt. Look, when the offense runs through her, smooth operation.
And that one's good.
Fighting through the trees, that was a spectacular move from Canada.
Gray outside. The shot, no good. And it's the Sparks the other way. Pass to Stevens. Canada shoots over Jones. The shot by Canada, no good.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Hits it and gets half. That's a three-point play opportunity.
Way to work it up quick. That's a nice break.
So many talented players in the league. Anyone you think that gets overlooked?
Maybe not overlooked, but Nneka Ogwumike sticks out to me. Didn't get named to the United States team that went to Tokyo, despite clearly being one of the best in the world.
And for me, it's Alicia Gray, because you simply can't quantify what she brings with her defensive intensity. And when you look at gritty players like Gray, they deserve more props.
And the Sparks call time here.
In terms of the history of the Atlanta Dream, they went 4-30 in their expansion season back in 2008. However, the good news, they won the lottery for the 2009 draft.
And the basket by Hamby.
Awesome to see zero hesitation from Hamby there. Gets the pass, gets the shot off, points on the board.
Down low, Coffee. Basket is good. The assist from Alicia Gray.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
And winning that 2009 lottery meant that the Dream could select Angel McCautry with the first overall pick.
Yeah, Angel helped turn things around quick in the ATL. In her first season, the Dream went to the playoffs. In her second season, Atlanta was in the WNBA Finals. McCautry really is the greatest player in Dream history.
Now here's Thomas. Shot from the low block. Hamby misses.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
And we have an intentional foul there. I wish I could say why.
Yeah, that was a strange play. I'm not sure what came over her. I mean, if you ask me, it's just an odd time to foul.
Now here's Parker. 8 points for her. Here's Jones. Kept alive. Billings. That one's off. She starts the game with a miss. Pass to Ogwumike. Shoots over Jones. The putback. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Tremendous work by Hamby, winning the rebound. And she puts it right back up to the bucket.
Outside Durr. Back to Jones. Durr with it. And here's Billings. Drills the elbow jumper. Now Thomas. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Hamby, Parker defending. Here's Thomas. Tries again. Here's Ogwumike. And finally they hit one.
Turning a missed basket into points. It's what Ogwumike can do as good as anyone in the WNBA.
9 feet out, and down it goes. 2 points.
But when it comes to size, that's not a great one-on-one matchup for her.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish. That took a little creativity right there.
A little extra sauce on it.
Outside Durr. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Jasmine Thomas. Back to Hamby. Over Parker. Hamby misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I have no idea why she's fouling there. Maybe there's a little bad blood between those two.
Maybe. I mean, that's the only explanation for it. And even then, it's not a very good one.
To the inside. Out to Durr. From past the arc. And she's good on the 3-ball.
That's just fundamental basketball from Coffey. Nice job spotting the open teammate.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the basket by Hamby.
Jasmine Thomas.
Robinson with the ball.
2 minutes.
Pass to Billings. Durr. And here's Coffey. She's covered by Ogumake. Here's Robinson. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Good work defensively by Shanae Ogumake. Now Ogumake. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Sparks able to keep the ball here. Here's Thomas. And it's Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that lucky.
Kind of like the Lakers in the NBA, the Sparks are seen as the glamour franchise of the WNBA, and for a good reason. First of all, come on, let's not lie. Who doesn't want to live in LA?
She's perfect from the line this time. And in terms of the Sparks, there are plenty of other reasons as to why they're seen as a destination.
Well, yeah, I mean, in addition to the weather in LA, just like the Lakers, count the rings. The Sparks have been one of the most successful teams in WNBA history.
Now here's Robinson. No scoring yet for her, but that's likely to change. Here's Hillman. She's covered by Hamby. Clock at 6. Here's Robinson. Another shot, and it's blocked by Shanae Ogumake. Poked away. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Dream.
Atlanta Dream ball.
Now here's Robinson. She's covered by Thomas. Here's Coffey. And it's Jasmine Thomas with the rebound. So it's the Sparks now. 19-point game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Finally, she gets one to fall. She's now 1 of 5 with her first make.
I'll tip your hat, of course, if you're wearing one, to Thomas. I mean, that was a dirty shot.
And the call will be against Brown. That's her first foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and they'll go to the line.
Atlanta Dream. Durr. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on both. Ogumake left side. And yep, it's good.
A really difficult shot. Ogumake with great concentration, just totally locked in offensively.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Dream out in front, leading by 17. And we'll bring you the start of quarter. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And the Dream have been rolling along, haven't they?
It's been a lopsided affair as far as rebounding goes through one.
You want me to tell you what stands out in this game? I'll tell you what's standing out to me in this game. Look, as soon as the ball is hitting the rim, they're just crashing the glass. Solid job.
Here's Canada. Pass to Samuelson. Canada. Robinson covering from 18 feet away. That one wide left.
Well, she rushed that one, but he was out of position, but she couldn't make him pay.
Howard gets the bucket.
With good size for the guard position, Ryan Howard is able to use that size to stretch the floor.
And how about the rack attack on the mobile one drive?
Really made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Howard. Here's Billings. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, she thought she had that one clean, but the refs saw it differently. And they're going to count the bucket.
And here are the Sparks now. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You can't let Canada get a look close to the rim. This is too easy for her. Great touch.
Outside Howard. Parker. Back to Howard. That one goes in for two, making it look easy. She's now 4 for 4.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Pass to Hamby. Over Parker. Hamby misses.
Great look. Disappointing miss.
What happened there? I mean, that shot's almost as good as automatic.
I don't know. Alicia Gray won a national championship with the final game played in Dallas. And just a few days later, Gray was selected 4th overall by, you guessed it, Dallas.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one. And the first one drops. And Alicia Gray winning Rookie of the Year for the Wings in 2017.
Yeah, she hit the ground running in this league, and Gray has really never looked back. With nice size for a guard, Gray is your prototypical 2-guard.
Well, the WNBA changed the playoff format in 2022, moving away from those single elimination games.
The first 2 rounds used to be those winner-take-all games, but now we've got best of 3 in the first round, with the top 8 teams making the playoffs.
Yeah, so the top 2 seeds no longer get buys to the semifinals, and I think it's a great change. You know, it was a little unfair to the 3rd and 4th seeds could have their season end in just one game.
Well, no task is too tall for Stevens because she'll fight through contact all day if she has to.
First trip to the free throw line for her tonight.
Before the 2021 season, the Dream had an ownership change, a welcome fresh start for Atlanta. They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. And interestingly enough, an ex-player is part of the new ownership group in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's something I'd like to see more of going forward. Former players getting a chance to own teams. I think it would help the communication between the current roster and management.
Here's Canada. She has 5. Shoots over Jones. He can't hit that time. And it's Atlanta the other way. A good look for Ryan Howard. Rebound by the Sparks.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Hamby, good. And Jordan Canada gets the assist.
Get open, Canada will find you. One of the best pure passers in the league.
Back to Jones. Outside Howard. Kicks it out to Jones. Just 5 on the clock from the top of the key. And yes, he's got the English that time as it falls. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter play. Pass to Samuelson. Fires for 3. That one is off. And the Dream going the other way now. To the paint. And stolen by Canada. Here's Ogumake, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line.
One of the more respected players in the WNBA has to be Nneka Ogumake. She's won a record number of sportsmanship awards.
And the free throw, no good. In addition to Nneka's on-the-court reputation, off the floor, she's very well regarded.
Serving as the president of the Players Union for years, Nneka has been instrumental in fighting for players' rights, making major strides when it comes to compensation and benefits. You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
To the middle. Here's Stevens. Pass to Hamby. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Cheyenne Parker. Outside Howard. Jones with it. Stevens covering. The Dream again can't hit.
Worked herself into a good area close to the bucket. That's the look she wanted.
Jones outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Sweet move to take the defender off the dribble and then cruise in for the layup.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
And the basket by Hamby.
Never a bad idea to get it to Hamby inside. She's almost automatic from there.
Down low. Billings. Up and in on the layup.
What an alert play. It's just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
Left side, Stevens. That's good, and that's her fourth basket of the game. She's a strong 4 for 6.
Way to work the ball in close to the hoop.
Gray, she's covered by Ogumake, and the foul on Nneka Ogumake. That is her first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution.
And so here's Atlanta.
Shanae Ogumake.
Pass to Billings. To the inside. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Ogumake outside. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta with the ball. Inside. Here's Parker. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
A gritty and passionate big. You got to go up strong if you want to stop Parker from scoring.
An original WNBA team going back to the inaugural 1997 season, the Los Angeles Sparks have been a pillar in the league.
Cheyenne Parker with the block.
Well, long arms and top-notch awareness make Parker the quality shot blocker she is.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well been. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
And as Brian said, this Los Angeles franchise is so important for the league.
Well, they've won lots of games, hung banners, developed some stars, and they've never moved or been rebranded. Since 1997, the Sparks have been there every step of the way.
And so here's Atlanta. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Durr. The rebound by Shanae Ogumake. Pass to Stevens. Now here's Thomas. Lets it go from deep. It's through for her second basket. She's now 2 for 6.
Well, not a player who takes a ton of threes, but Thomas, she makes enough to keep you honest.
Here's Billings. She's covered by Ogumake. Here's Jones. But she stays with it. Nneka Ogumake with the block.
The elite hops Ogumake has makes her a very good shot blocker. Good at timing her jumps, too.
Here's Thomas. But they'll get another chance.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, height-wise, she easily comes out on the wrong side at that one-on-one matchup.
Well, it was a nice, quick, high release, and that negated the height disadvantage she had there.
Pass to Jones. Durr with it. 4 on the shot clock. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Ogumake. laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
She isn't the tallest player in the WNBA, but at 6'4", Ogumike makes up for it with a wide array of post moves.
Jones, she's covered by Thomas. And there's the foul. It's on Thomas. That's her first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Hillman. Good work defensively by Shanae Ogumike. Out to the wing. Corner shot. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Providing invaluable leadership for a young Sun team, Thomas has the respect of her peers.
Here's Coffey. She's covered by Ogumike. Pass to Jones. And here's Hillman. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul.
She's getting her first free throw attempts of the night.
Naz Hillman at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her.
Well, in terms of Atlanta, the future of this franchise has to be Ryan Howard, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft. Howard is a dynamic player.
And for the Dream, Ryan Howard hit the ground running in her rookie season.
In her first week in the WNBA, Ryan Howard was the Eastern Conference Player of the Week. It had been 20 years since a rookie won the honor in their opening week. From the jump, Ryan looking like a franchise-level player.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That is not the player you want to put on the line. She's pretty much an ATM from the free throw line.
That misses, so she splits the free throws.
In this league so many years, the experience Robinson brings to her team is invaluable. Sets a strong example for younger players to follow.
Thomas. That one, no good. And it's Atlanta the other way. Pass to Jones. Durr hits the three-point bomb.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. That one on Robinson.
Such a savvy player, Thomas, battling the defender and getting to bait her into a foul, getting to the line where Thomas is really solid.
Well, on the court, we know how great Jasmine Thomas is, but off the court, her impact might be even bigger, as she's a multiple-time award winner of the WNBA Community Assist Award.
The defense cannot forget about her like that. If you do, she will light you up. Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
And Jones gets it to go.
The only tough part of that basket was establishing position inside. The rest was easy.
Now here's Thomas. He's covered closely. The 3 is up. And Jones pulls it down. Left side, Robinson. Coffey. From the left block. And that one goes long. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Dream running away with this one. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. I mean, you look at Durr, and she's been playing really well.
Well, the threes have been falling for her at an incredible rate. That first half, absolutely ridiculous.
And here in the second, she's got to just keep taking them and keep making them. There is no reason for her to stop.
And there's the foul. It's on Thomas. That's foul number 2 for her. And the Sparks making a change here.
Substitution for the Sparks.
Atlanta with the ball.
Azare Stevens.
To the middle. Parker gets the bucket.
Well, Howard just sees the floor so well, and the good thing is that over time, her court vision is only going to get better.
To the inside. Bambi. And there it is.
An example of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Jones outside, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Canada. That'll be her second foul of the game. Jones inside, guarded by Canada. Pass to Gray. Over Ogumake.
Using lateral quickness to stay in front of opponents, Stevens can really be a lockdown defender.
To the paint. Here's Hamby. Yes, and a nice assist from Neko Ogumake.
Nice low post offense.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
There was some fight in that one. I know they're down a lot. Gotta keep playing hard.
Does all the little things that pay off in big ways. Parker is so easy to root for.
Down low, Hamby makes that one fall. It's her 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Great concentration from Coffee inside, giving her all to secure the high percentage shot.
And here's Nneka from the arc. That shot, no good. Now the Dream take it the other way. And here they go. Howard can't get it to go. And it's the Sparks ball. On the wing, Nneka Ogwumike. That 3 off the mark. On the wing, Alicia Gray. She scores her 5th field goal, and she's taken 9 shots to get there.
How about Gray rising up when challenged by defenders? And that's the mentality coaches love to see.
The Sparks call timeout.
Well, there are so many things that players like to do to unwind. But what if I told you that Ryan Howard loves to draw and that painting cartoon characters is her favorite?
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Canada. And she banks in the layup.
Canada. Really like the tenacious play from Canada. Refuses to back off of her shot because of the contact.
And one of the brightest young stars in the league, Ryan Howard.
Howard, just so many off-the-floor talents. In addition to painting, Howard loves to crochet. She plays the piano, creates graphics. And Ryan Howard, just a brilliant player and a brilliant person.
Dream with the rebound. Pass to Coffee. Over Stevens. Coffee, no good. And it's the Sparks ball. Outside Canada. On the wing, Nneka Ogwumike. Here's Hamby. And she drops in the layup off glass.
At 6'3" with great leaping ability, Hamby's a tough stop down low.
Gray, she's covered by Ogwumike. Coffee right side. Goes outside. Over Canada. The Dream again can't hit. Stevens. Shoots over Coffee. The shot by Stevens. No good. Tries to break her ice. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the
personal foul. Third team
It's going to go on Nneka Ogwumike.
In her first 5 WNBA seasons, Nia Coffey played in 5 different cities. Despite all that, Coffey's been a great three-point shooter and pretty solid on the glass as well.
And she knocks down the first one. And learning to adjust to new surroundings, Nia Coffey has fought for her spot in the league.
Nia has dealt with every type of change. I mean, her team has moved cities. She's been traded, claimed off waivers, and she's been in free agency. So credit Coffey for being mentally tough.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time.
Needs a little bit of work from here, and Coffey has been working hard to improve her numbers.
Here's Canada. And that one hits back iron.
Kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Good.
Look at the space he had. I mean, there's an obvious speed mismatch between those two.
Outside Canada. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
What heart. Canada beats the D inside, just wanting it more.
Jones outside. Howard, pass to Gray, back to Howard. Outside Parker. Stevens grabs the board. And the Sparks with possession here. Here's Canada. And she makes good on the layup. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Jones. Rebound by the Sparks. Ogumake outside. Canada guarded by Jones. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Jones.
Well, this Los Angeles team, they have an identity. There's an allure to the Sparks. They always play a fun style of basketball, and they always have a superstar.
And that one misses. Over the years, the Sparks have been the team to watch.
And it's not just the All-Stars. There's something about basketball in LA. I think it just brings out creativity, a free-flowing offense, just qualities that fans love to watch.
Outside Robinson. Back to Gray. Outside Howard. The Dream again can't hit.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Inside. Drops in the short one.
A section of her game she has really worked on. Nneka sees the floor well, sets others up.
Outside Howard. Robinson. Pass to Billings. To the paint. Howard. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
For that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Now here is Canada. Robinson covering.
Well, she might be listed at 5'6", but Jordan Canada still finds ways to make things happen inside. So creative with how she operates.
So far in the game, she's gone 2 for 4 from the line. The first free throw is good. The Sparks making a switch here. And so she hits both.
Such a valuable player. Jordan Canada won a couple of titles in her first few years in the WNBA. So you know she's a winning guard.
They get a hand on it. Shot from 12. And again, the Dream score. Now the Sparks with it. Outside Canada. The 3. And it's Billings with the rebound. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Good on the buckets.
With the wide array of offensive moves, Gray will pretty much make you pick your poison when you're guarding her.
The putback. And it's Billings with the rebound. Outside Robinson. Lets the floater go. And the layup is up and in.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
Alicia Gray, she's open. Doesn't get it to drop for her. And it's the Sparks the other way. For 3, Jordan Canada. That shot missing.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Kept alive by Atlanta.
They get it back again. How many offensive rebounds have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Billings. Here's Gray. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
A younger player who loves to learn and loves to improve. I don't think it's crazy to say that Gray will be unstoppable when she develops a consistent long ball.
Thomas, no good. And they've been difficult to stop lately.
You know, and this run could get stretched out even more. When you have played in as many games as Danielle Robinson, your eyes light up when you see the open player.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. She gets that one.
A nice conclusion to a good-looking possession. Coach has got to be happy about that one.
Outside Robinson. Durr. And she keep it going. Basket is good. The assist from Danielle Robinson.
A very capable passer. Robinson moves the ball well out of the really either guard position.
Here's Canada. Here's Ogumake, and she battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
2 minutes.
Outside Robinson. Hillman. Durr. Guarded by Canada. A nice shot by Durr.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.